fighters who fought for the independence, and they also fought for the country. When I remember the freedom fighters, it becomes my responsibility to remember Major Pauna Raja Basi, the temples, the line of temples, especially the Mahabali temple, the Govindaji temple, the Krishna temple. I also pay tribute to the freedom fighters who fought for the independence, and they also. I remember the Kumbong Major Saab had contributed in the for the fight for the freedom. And I also remember that on 14th of April 1944, we remember the history that the brave people of Manipur, along with INA, founded by Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, hoisted the Indian flag in the free land of Moirang in Manipur. When we remember this, it becomes our prime responsibility to also share with the people of Manipur that how you have been fighting for the cause of independence, and I salute the brave people who have fought for the cause of independence. Friends, today in the state executive meeting, we have gathered here. It is my first opportunity to talk to the state executive members when you have got the responsibility. I appreciate that the work done by Bharatiya Janata Party as a party in Manipur is to be appreciated. I am happy to note that you have done a very good work in membership, and approximately 54,000 members have been made. I appreciate it, and I am also happy to share that more than 10,000 workers or 1,000 workers are active members. It means that the Bharatiya Janata Party is actively associated and working for the people of Manipur. I am happy to note when I see that a fairly young team has taken over the Bharatiya Janata Party activity there in Manipur. We all know that we have to work with perfection. We have to work with as a role model, and we have to see to it that the Bharatiya Janata Party grows more and more in the land of Manipur. Now, organizationally, we have to see, and I will request the state president, the Prabhari also, to ensure that every single worker gets an opportunity to do a special work for the party. We always say, हर कार्यकर्ता के लिए काम और हर काम के लिए कार्यकर्ता. It means that we should see that every worker gets the opportunity to work, and we should assign them special tasks so that in future they can work and they can see to it that the party grows. I would also like to request the office bearers and the executive members that from time to time, for effective functioning of the party, we should see to it that how much effective contribution we have been able to give to the party. For this, it becomes our responsibility to see to it that self-analysis process by all the executive members should be a continuous process. And certainly, in coming times, more effectively, you will work for Bharatiya Janata Party and you will fulfill the aspirations of the people of Manipur to the maximum. Friends, I am happy to note that you have decided that you will be going for more exhaustive membership, and practically in every booth you will also see to it that 300 members are made in each booth. I am also told that you are planning to see to it that all sections of society are included and the membership drive, and especially giving a special emphasis to the tribals of Manipur. All this is going to help in making party a strong party, and certainly it is going to make a difference as far as the activity of Bharatiya Janata Party is concerned. Friends, if I talk about the development work which is being done, first of all, I would like to share with you, and I appreciate that as far as Manipur is concerned, under the leadership of Biren Singh Ji, we have been able to see a different Manipur, and we have been able to see that there is a visible change as far as law and order is concerned. I would like to share with you that there was a time when there was an economic blockade of 139 days, when there was a agitation of Churaj Chandrapur for 650 days, and there was a culture of bunds, economic blockades and insurgency. Today, under the leadership of N. Biren Singh, we see a sea change in Manipur. It is a state of development. The blockade culture has gone and it is coming forward in the rightful manner. I congratulate N. Biren Singh, and I would like to share with the executive members to see to it that they work and they ensure that under his leadership, this blockade culture has gone, and it should be a state where development takes place in the fast manner as far as possible. Friends, the border areas, the migrant activities has also been checked. An exhaustive campaign has been taken on war on drugs, and a declared war on drugs is being undertaken relentlessly by the state government. I appreciate, and we have to see to it that this goes on in the rightful manner. The same way, I am happy that the police station ranked non-POC Sikmai police station has been ranked as the India's top police station. All this has been done because in the effective manner, a campaign has been taken, and we see that law and order situation has improved. The same way, we see the major schemes which has been launched by the Prime Minister Modi ji in the country and also in Manipur. If I talk about Swachh Bharat, I find where the country, some 11 crore toilets have been made. Manipur has not been left out, and Manipur has gone forward by constructing 260,000 toilets have been built. And now Manipur is ODF free. I congratulate the Manipur government for doing so and doing a good job. The same way, if I talk about Jan Dhan Yojana, if the country has seen some 40 crore people who have opened their accounts, Manipur has also opened 10 lakh accounts have been opened in Manipur. If I talk about Ujjwala Yojana, where in the country 8 crore people have been given gas connections, 1,56,000 gas connections have been given in Manipur. And now the women folk, the women of Manipur have been facilitated with this gas connection. If I talk about the Ujala Yojana and about the LED bulbs being distributed in the country to 36 crore, in Manipur, 3 lakh LED bulbs have been distributed, and you have contributed a lot as far as saving of the energy is concerned. If I talk about Saubhagya Yojana, some 2.6 crore household connections have been given, and in Manipur, 1 lakh household has been given. And now Manipur is 100% electrified under the leadership of N. Biren Singh Ji. I congratulate the Manipur government for doing a good job and for 100% electrification. Friends, if I talk about the improved connectivity in Manipur, the entire railway network of Northeast has been changed to a broad gauge. If I talk about the Imphal-Jiri road, it has improved. If I talk about the construction of Irang Bridge, and there is a good progress in Makaru Bridge also, and the foundation stone has been laid for that also. If I talk about the air connectivity with most major cities of India has been enhanced. And if I talk about the helicopter services, connecting Imphal to the far-flung towns of Moreh, of Jiri, it has been introduced. If I talk about the development on the whole, a foundation stone for development of 316 has been done. The same way the kilometers of highways amounting to 3,000 crore rupees is being worked out. Pradhan Mantri Matri Vandana Yojana, Manipur has been ranked the third, and I congratulate Manipur for going forward in this direction. Some 48,000 beneficiaries have been benefited against the target of 50,000, and 20 crore has been distributed for this. Friends, if I talk about the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, I'm happy that a fairly good work has been done in Manipur, in urban Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana and in Pradhan Mantri Urban Rural Awas Yojana. Friends, if I talk about the industrial development and entrepreneurship, Manipur has seen, has taken a leap forward as far as industries are concerned. The Manipur's business registration during 2015-19 saw a jump of 74%, higher than all remaining northeastern states combined together. This shows that how Manipur has taken forward as far as the industries and entrepreneurship is concerned. The industrial states of Takial, the Tera and the Urak, three are fully industrial states which are functional. The industrial state at TMCO Assam, Ukhrul have been completed. The land development and the construction administration building completed for industrial estates of Chura Chandrapur and Chandel. The proposed industrial state at Imphal East, Senapati, given in principle, the approval has been given in principle. All this shows that in a very short span of time, the Manipur has done a very good work. If I talk about education, the school mission which has been started during the 2018-19 with the aim towards a holistic improvement of the government schools, a fairly good work has been done. One school per assembly has been taken and increased enrollment has increased in 61 schools which have been targeted. Friends, as far as tourism is concerned, there is a lot of potential in Manipur, and I am happy that the leadership of Biren Singh Ji is trying to tap and trying to utilize the resources so that we, in the field of tourism, we can go forward. If I talk about the management of the COVID management, we are all very proud that under the dynamic leadership of Prime Minister Modi Ji, very good work has been done as far as COVID management is concerned. We all know that as far as the world is concerned, the developed states found themselves in a very confused situation as far as the management of COVID was concerned and as far as to manage this pandemic. Even the developed states who had better health facilities, they found themselves not able to fight the pandemic as under the dynamic leadership of Prime Minister Modi. We fought, and he was able, under his dynamic leadership, we were able to save 1.3 billion people of India by taking a bold decision and right decision at the right time by going for a lockdown. We are also very thankful to the people of the country for supporting the leadership of Shri Narendra Modi ji on all occasions in the management of pandemic. And if we see that when the pandemic was there, our health infrastructure was not prepared. But during the lockdown, Prime Minister Modi saw to it that the country prepares itself to fight this pandemic. When the lockdown was imposed, the testing capacity was 1,500 per day. Today, we have a capacity of 10 lakh testing capacity per day. The same way, we did not have testing labs. At that point of time, we were trying to see to it that how we can increase our testing capacity. We had only 150 testing labs, but today we have got 2,096 testing labs. The same way, if I talk about the COVID hospitals, we did not have even one dedicated hospital. And today we have got 15,403 dedicated hospitals, which we have to understand. At that point of time, we had to import ventilators. But today, by the inspiration of Prime Minister Modi ji, we are able to see to it that 3 lakh, the inspiration given by Prime Minister Modi for Atmanirbhar Bharat, we are able to see that 3 lakh ventilators are being manufactured here per year. If I talk about PPE kits, at that point of time, we were not making PPE kits, we were importing it. But today, 5 lakh PPE kits are being manufactured here per day. And it is our, I would like to share with you that our recovery rate is 96.59%. A very good recovery rate. All this has happened because of the good management which has been done. And I would like to also congratulate the Corona warriors, our health workers, who stood by the call given by Prime Minister Modi, and we have been able to go forward. The same way, the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan package during the time of pandemic, 1,70,000 crores were spent, and practically 80 crore people were given the food support of 5 kilo wheat, 5 kilo rice, and also the support of the pulses, 1 kilo pulses for each member of the family. And this was done right from the month of March till November. Not only that, some 20,000 women were given 500 rupees each for 3 months, and it was directly dispersed to their accounts. This showed the women empowerment done by Prime Minister Modi, and it was benefited, and even Manipur benefited out of that. Now I would like to share with you that Prime Minister Modi ji has got a very ambitious plan of the Atmanirbhar Bharat, and for that Manipur has decided to come forward. The vocal for local, there is an immense opportunity in Manipur that we can work, and I would request the state government also that we have to be vocal for local and see that how local things are made countrywide a brand name and worldwide a brand name. How do we go for a program, for a path, so that in coming times we are able to see to it that Manipur is able to go forward as far as the local products are concerned and making them a world brand name. Friends, at this point of time, I would request the party workers to see to it that whatever good work has been done by the party and whatever good work has been done by the state government, all has to be communicated to the people of Manipur in the best possible manner. During the COVID times, the Bharatiya Janata Party did a very good job. I am happy to share that you distributed some 40,000 food packets. You distributed ration kits, 1,80,000. And you also saw to it to download the Arogya Setu apps, approximately 60,000. The ration foods item distributed to the migrant workers was 40,000. The ration foods item distributed to the SC students was 20,000. And the sanitizers distributed was 90,000. And the masks distributed in Manipur by Bharatiya Janata Party workers was 3,50,000. These numbers itself show that how good work has been done by Bharatiya Janata Party, how good work has been done by Bharatiya Janata Party Manipur unit. But all this has to be also seen to it that in coming times also we see to it that the Bharatiya Janata Party workers always remain alert to help the people of Manipur. Friends, I would request you that at the booth level, the state executive members, who are the members, this is a position which has been given to you. But the position without responsibility is meaningless. So all state executive people should take the responsibility also. I would request the president of the party to see to it. I would also request the president of the districts to see to it that each state executive member and the district executive member is given a special responsibility as far as the organization is concerned. A special area should be given, a special mandal should be given, a special sector should be given, a special Shakti Kendra should be allotted to them, and a sizable number of booths should also be given to them so that they work and they see to it that the party functions in the best possible manner and the booth level activity is increased. The state executive members have to ensure that all booths are activated booths. We have to transform them to be an activated booth. We have to see to it that in a booth, it comprises of a committee, which committee has got the representation of all sections of the society. The committee should ensure that all sections of the society are there present in the committee. Not only that, we have to also see to it that it is an activated committee. We have to see to it that we are able to go forward as far as booth is concerned. In the booth, the voters list, each booth page should be allotted to one worker. That is what we have to see to it. We also have to see that the social media has to be activated. So every booth should have a WhatsApp group and minimum 100 people should be there activated in that WhatsApp group. We should have a national content. Whatever our Prime Minister Modi ji says, whatever our national leaders say, that should be included in that content. Whatever our Chief Minister N. Biren Singh ji says, that should be included in that content. And whatever is spoken at the local level by the local leaders, by the local MLA, and the issues related to it, all that should be included in the content. And from time to time, we have to update that content so that the people at the booth should come to know what Prime Minister Modi ji is thinking, what is his direction, how we have to go forward, what our Chief Minister is thinking, what our State President is thinking, what direction he has given, what our Prabhari Sambit Patra ji has given the direction. All this should be included. Whenever Sambit Patra ji is there for the tour, the clippings of his tour, the videos of his tour should be put in as a content so that the party workers at the booth level are able to understand how party is functioning. The same way our MLAs, our MPs, whatever they say, they should give those clippings to the social media, the unit of Bharatiya Janata Party Manipur unit, and the social media unit should ensure that to the concerned areas of the MLA and the MPs, these contents should be forwarded and it should be put in for the booth workers so that they understand how our party is functioning. Friends, it becomes our responsibility. We are the leaders. We have to see to it that how under the dynamic leadership of Prime Minister Modi, country is going forward. If I talk about Northeast, you all will share with me that there was a time when this area was not given the due preference which was to be given. But when Prime Minister Modi took over as the Prime Minister, the Northeast area is in the mainstream as far as the development is concerned, as far as the connectivity is concerned, as far as the education is concerned, as far as the development in the social sector is concerned, as far as the development of tourism is concerned, as far as as I said about the connectivity also. Friends, all this is to be translated in letter and spirit. The chief minister, the ministers, the party president, the MPs, the MLAs are doing their best. But at the same time, this is also to be promoted, and this should be communicated to the people of the Manipur in the best, and what I will say, in the rightful manner. And all this has to be done. We have to activate the social media and see that the right content is shared with the people of Manipur through the booth. Friends, once again, I would like to congratulate the party for doing a very good job. Go ahead with the same spirit. We have been able to prove that all parties during the lockdown period had become lockdown. It was only Bharatiya Janata Party which worked day in and day out, and they worked for the people of the country, they worked for the people of Manipur, and they worked throughout the pandemic, and they are still working. I congratulate them. As far as the party is concerned, as far as the government is concerned, under the leadership of N. Biren Singh ji, today the government is strong, and it has seen a sea change as far as the development is concerned. The culture of blockades have gone. The culture of non-performance has gone. The culture of where law and order was taken for a ride has gone. And today we find that the state is functioning and the environment is conducive. Go forward. My best wishes are there for all of you, for the party and for the government. And of course, Samvit Patraji is there. The senior leadership is there. The MPs are there to see to it that the party functions in the rightful manner. And of course, we have got the dynamic president of the party who works very hard to see that the party grows. I once again happy to be with you in the state executive meeting. Very soon I'll be coming and meeting you physically. But today, virtually, I've joined you. Along with the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha MP from Delhi, you have given me a very patient hearing. I once again thank you for giving me opportunity. Namaskar.